Hey everyone, it's Anna. Um, I recently posted on my Facebook page that I wanted to connect with you more on video, and I asked if anyone had any questions for me, perhaps about my experiences or the angels, or in any way that I could perhaps help you. And the first message was from a lovely lady on my Facebook page called Christina, and she was asking about how she can connect more deeply with her angels, how she can hear them and have them really help her in her life. And so I just thought that I would do a little video and try my best to give some insight into that and at least share my own experience with them. I know that these things can be so fascinating to us, and yet when it's new, it can also be a little daunting to begin to connect with the angels, even though we know that they are loving. It's still like anything, it's a new experience, and so it's always helpful to have I know for me it was always helpful to have other people who'd had experiences to share those and to kind of demystify the whole thing. And the first thing I really want you, Christina, to know, and anyone else listening out there, is that the angels really love to help us. They are so happy when we call on them because really they are not able to help us unless we ask. You know, the only exception to that is if we are having a life or death experience and it's not our time. But apart from that, they know that we have our free will and that they are there to assist us, but we must call on them. And that does not mean that we have to have, some kind of special prayer or ritual, but really just to ask, to say, angels, help me. I know for me that can be helpful if I'm specific, because it's a bit like asking a waiter for food and then, not having the food that you exactly want. It's a little different because obviously the angels will know what's for our highest good, but you can ask them for specific help, or in those moments where you don't have time or you're not really sure in which way you need help, asking just angels help me is fine too. So the first thing I would say in your question, Christina, or anyone asking about how they can hear their angels, is to understand that when we ask them, we can sometimes have expectations of how their guidance can come through to us. I know for me, I used to watch movies or perhaps hear people talk about them on the television, and it would be very much focused on seeing an angel or having some kind of experience where they literally, had someone visit them that was very angelic. Now that's great and it does happen, but the truth is the angels communicate with us in many different ways. Seeing is one of them, but also feeling, knowing, hearing, they're all just as valid. And so sometimes the most important thing to do is to remember that they will communicate with us in all of those different ways. And sometimes the first step is acknowledging that, and also to know that the angels will communicate with us in a way that is most natural to us. So if we are very connected to our feelings, and yet are expecting the angels to suddenly appear to us, then we can often think that they're not helping us, they're not hearing us, or, that we perhaps, don't have angels even, but that couldn't be further from the truth. So what I thought I would do is just take you through just a little simple exercise that I know was so helpful for me when understanding the ways in which I connected most with them. And that is just to close your eyes and imagine the last movie that you saw, or perhaps even a holiday that you've just been on. And to notice what you first remember about that. Was it what you saw, your surroundings? Or perhaps it might be what you heard, maybe the people's voices or the music or the noises around you. Or perhaps it was what you were thinking about or the ideas that you had. Or maybe it was the way that it made you feel, your feelings. It may be just a couple of those, maybe that one stands out for you, but there's usually the first thing that occurs to you is the strongest. So just as you open your eyes, you may, even in those few moments, have got a sense of what that is for you. And they hold real keys to understanding perhaps our strongest sense, our way that the angels are going to most communicate with you. Christina, they're saying for you that you are very strong in your inner knowing, and that it can be confusing for you because there are also millions of thoughts that we have as human beings, and lots of them are fears. But the difference between our guidance is that it's very repetitive. Our fears are often scattered and chatty and changeable. What our guidance, when it's an idea to go somewhere or do something, it will not leave us and it will make us feel good. Sometimes it can be something that will push us outside of our comfort zone, and yet there's still a warm feeling about it. There's still a sense that it will make a difference to you or to the life that you're living. Sometimes it may not even feel like it's related to what you've just asked, but the guidance will usually be in the third person, like go here, do this, call this person, take a break, exercise. Whereas our fear is usually about me, myself, and I can't do this, or I should do that. That's our fear talking. The angels will never judge us. Our guidance is from our hearts. And when I say our hearts, I want to just let you know that it's not something outside of us. The angels, as I said, will speak to us in very natural ways. So yes, although you may see them or feel an outside presence, our guidance is our heart, is our higher self. So it's not separate from us. So Christina, or anyone out there, if you were really having those repetitive messages through your thoughts or your feelings or any other way, just pay attention to them. Even if it's taking one small step, or even if it makes no sense, trust that. The one word I could give you in working with the angels is trust. The only difference between how I am able to work with them on people's behalf and yours is that I've just learnt to trust. It really is like a muscle. The more that you trust, the more that you ask, the more that you use that connection, the easier it is to follow it, the easier it is to understand. And the ways that we receive guidance may change from time to time. But it's that feeling, it's that knowing that yes, I am supported by them. I am going to listen. I am going to pay attention. So perhaps taking your focus away from how you can hear them, to how you can really just notice them. And so part of it's actually just trusting yourself and your body and the way that you respond. So I know that the angels are with you, Christina. I know that they're waiting to help you, and I know that they are helping you. They're already saying, we want to help you more. Just acknowledge our presence. Thank them. The angels want us to just acknowledge them, and then they will open more doors for you. They will never leave you. They're always there. And the most important thing is to know that we are never alone. We all have angels, and it's really their joy to help us in any way that we need. So I hope that just gives you a little reassurance and a little insight into how you can start to connect with your angels. And let me know how you get on. And I'm excited to just connect more with you through these videos. So please just, if you have a question for me, leave a message on my Facebook page, or perhaps send me an email, and I'll do my best to speak with you more in the coming weeks. Okay, take care. Lots of love.